Good morning, children. In the previous videos, we have learned so much about the lives of fisher women, how they are becoming self sufficient, how they started their own cooperative bank, and how it was so useful that they could borrow money from the cooperative bank, use it nicely for for making their lives better, and then return it. Now, children, in this video, we are going to see that these fisher women are going to start a fish drying factory also. So, children, I am not going to disclose you anything more, but straight away I am going to take you to the PowerPoint slides where I am going to explain you how beautifully they have planned different things about the fish drying factory.
Okay, children. Now, women of Meenkar Bank start a factory to dry fish. Panchayat gave them some land for the same. Over the years, they have saved rupees 74,000. Fazila is trying to estimate the money required for the different items required in the factory. So, children, now Meenkar Bank is going to start a fish factory, right? To dry the fish. Okay. Now, Panchayat has given them some land, and on that land, they are going to establish the factory. And some years have passed, and the bank has saved rupees 74,000. It means so many people who were there who started the bank, their money is there in the bank, and the total money in the bank is rupees 74,000. Fazila, who is the president of the bank, she is a very wise woman, and she is going to plan everything about the fish drying factory. So in this table, she has made a table. She has written all the items required in this column. The price of all these items has been written in this column, and the number of items required. How many items are required? Matlab, like bore well for fresh water, they need only one. Bamboo racks for drying, they need 20 of them. So like this, number of items are written over here. So we have to calculate the cost of these items in this column. Okay, let us start. So borewell for fresh water. Children, borewell is a well which is dug inside the earth to extract fresh water from the earth. Now this borewell digging and all will cost rupees 3,000, and they need only one borewell. So 3,000 multiplied by 1, the answer is rupees 3,000 only. Now they need bamboo racks for drying the fish. They will not keep the fish on the ground. If they keep the fish on the ground, it will become dirty. It will become muddy. So they need bamboo racks for keeping the fish. So each bamboo rack costs them rupees 2,000. And they need 20 bamboo racks. Why do they need 20 bamboo racks? Because there are 20 fisherwomen who started this bank, who are the members of this bank. So every fisherwoman would have one rack to herself. So the cost of 20 bamboo racks will be 20 multiplied by 2,000. Okay. So 2 twos are 4 and 3 zeros here and 1 zero here. So 4 zeros. So see children, there are 4 zeros at the back, and the answer is rupees 40,000. So bamboo racks for drying fish, 20 of them would cost rupees 40,000. They also need a cement tank to store this fresh water. Now they need 4 cement tanks to store the water, and each cement tank costs rupees 1,000. It means the cost of one cement tank is rupees 1,000. 2 cement tanks will cost 2,000. 3 cement tanks would cost 3,000, and 4 cement tanks would cost 4,000. Simple multiplication. Okay, let us see. Yeah, 4,000 rupees. Also, they need tray and knife sets. Why do they need tray and knife sets, children? They, with the help of knives, they will clean the fish. Probably they will descale them. And trays also they need so that they can keep it on huge trays. So tray and knife set, one set costs rupees 300. And again, since there are 20 fisherwomen, they need 20 sets. So we have to add 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus 300 20 times. So what does it mean? Repeated addition is multiplication. So we are going to multiply 300 by 20, and 3 twos is 6, and 2 zeros here, 1 zero here, that means 3 zeros. So let us see how much money. Rupees 6,000 is the cost of 20 tray and knife sets. Okay. Now the last thing which we need is a bucket. Naturally, one bucket is not sufficient for all of them. They need 20 buckets, and one bucket costs rupees 75. So what would be the cost of 20 buckets? You have seen it should be 75 multiplied by 20. 75 twos are. If you will multiply, you will see it is 150, and this zero at the back. So the answer is rupees 1,500. It means the cost of 20 buckets is rupees 1,500. Now children, this is the cost of different items which are required by these fisherwomen to establish a fish drying factory. Let us total these items and find out the total cost. Okay, I have done it already. You also do it and see for yourself. The answer is rupees 54,000. So from the bank, they are going to use rupees 54,000 for setting up a fish drying factory. Okay, so let us see. Now fish drying factory has been set up. Now what is the next thing? Now children, they realized when fish is dried, it becomes 1/3 of its weight. Now, what is the meaning of this? Okay, let me explain this to you like this. I'm sure every one of you has seen fresh grapes. Fresh grapes have loads of juice in them. That means there is water in fresh grapes. Now you must have seen dried grapes also. Alright? You don't know what is dried grapes? The kishmish which you love, the dry fruit kishmish, actually it is dried grapes. So when the grapes are dried in sun, the water evaporates, they shrink, and they become very, very tiny. One grape becomes very tiny, small, and its weight also reduces, and it becomes shrunk, and it becomes a kishmish. So children, same way, those children who eat fish, I'm sure they must have eaten fresh fish also, and they must have eaten dried fish also. And you can ask your mom to show you the dried fish, or if you don't eat fish, you can see it on the internet. So when the fresh fish is dried, its weight becomes 1/3 of its original weight. So if its weight was 30 kilograms originally when it was fresh, it becomes 10 kilogram after drying. Okay. Now in 1 month, fisherwomen plan to dry 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish. This is the total amount of fresh fish which they are going to dry. And they want to find out how much will they earn if they dry 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish. Okay. Now, amount of dried fish the fisherwomen will get in 1 month after drying 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish will be 6,000 divided by 3. Now, why have they divided by 3? Because after drying 6,000 kilogram fish, it will be 1/3 of its weight, na? So you have to divide it by 3. So after drying 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish, they will get 2,000 kilogram of dried fish with them. Right. Now let us see. Floramma wants to calculate money earned by selling 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish after drying it. Now, Floramma told Fazila, I want to first calculate how much money will be earned by all of us if we dry 6,000 kilogram of fish and then sell it. Okay, let's see. Cost of fresh fish is rupees 15 per kilogram. Selling price of dried fish is rupees 70 per kilogram. Now children, you can ask your parents about the cost of fresh grapes and the cost of dried kishmish. Your parents will be able to tell you that cost of fresh grapes is much less than the cost of kishmish per kilogram. Same way children, cost of fresh fish is just rupees 15 for 1 kilogram and selling price for dried fish is rupees 70 per kilogram. Okay, quite a bit. So 6 kilogram fresh fish gives 6 divided by 3 equal to 2 kilograms of dried fish. If they dry 6 kilogram of fresh fish, after drying, when it reduces in weight, it becomes 1/3 of the weight, it becomes 2 kilogram of dried fish. Okay. So for 6 kilogram fresh fish, we have to pay 6 multiplied by 15 is equal to rupees 90. Arre, why have we multiplied by 15, ma'am? You will ask. We are multiplying it by 15 because the cost of fresh fish is rupees 15 per kilogram. And we want to find the cost of 6 kilogram fresh fish. So 15 multiplied by 6 is rupees 90. Okay, let's move further. We sell 2 kilograms of fresh fish and get how much money? Let us see how much money will we get. 2 multiplied by 70. Again you will ask me, ma'am, why are we multiplying by 70? Because if we sell 1 kilogram dried fish, we get rupees 70. Now we are selling 2 kilogram dried fish. So we will get 70 plus 70 or 70 multiplied by 2 rupees 140. Now you will ask me, ma'am, why are we selling only 2 kilogram dried fish? So I will tell you that beta, when you have dried 6 kilogram of fresh fish, you got 2 kilogram dried fish after drying 6 kilogram fresh fish. So that is why you are finding out the money you will get after selling 2 kilogram dried fish. Okay, so you have to find out how much money have you earned. No, now, so if we dry 6 kilogram fresh fish, we will get 2 kilogram dried fish, which we will sell and we will earn 140 minus 90 rupees equal to rupees 50. Now children, when we are drying 6 kilogram fish, then we are earning rupees 50. Now these fisherwomen have planned to dry 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish. Now when they dry 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish. Let us see how much will they earn. But if we dry 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish, we will earn rupees 50 multiplied by 1,000. Again you will ask, ma'am, why 1,000? Okay, let me explain this. Children, 6,000 kilogram is 1,000 times of 6 kilogram. Yes or no? 6,000 6,000. 6 multiplied by 1,000 gives us 6,000. It means when you are drying 6 kilogram fish, you are getting rupees 50. Now you are drying 1,000 times of the previous fish. You are drying 6,000 kilogram of fish. It means you will earn 1,000 times of what you were earning earlier. It means you will multiply 50 rupees by 1,000. So answer is rupees 50,000. So dear children, see, by drying 6,000 kilogram of fresh fish, our fisherwomen will earn rupees 50,000. So you have understood so many things in one go. I think you need a break. So children, if you have not understood anything out of this, again I'll request you the same thing which I told you last video. Please go through the video once again, and I promise you will understand. We will continue with this video, not with this video, sorry. We will continue with this fish drying factory in my next video. Again, thank you. Have a great day. Bye.